Storm Watch 12 weather on News Watch 12.
Happy Saturday evening to some of Northern California and Southern Oregon. Today has been kind of weird. We are clearly transitioning into a little bit more of a fall-like atmosphere. It's still warm out there, but the first thing I've got to point out, this was issued at about 1:30 today. Unfortunately, we are back into a red flag warning all the way through tonight at 9 o'clock. Of course, it has been hot out there and very dry as well. Those are two of the most important factors to fire danger. Not super windy, but we'll see some gusts. The real problem is the instability in the air for tonight into tomorrow. There's some humidity making its way through the upper atmosphere, and that's bringing us chances for thunder. And because it's so dry out there, that means the likelihood of dry lightning is high as that passes over. So pay attention right here. This blue zone moving by is going to be that humidity I was talking about. So starting at 6 o'clock, you'll see we push forward here into about 9:30, and it does sort of die out, which is lining up with that red flag warning. As we lose our moisture, we lose the instability and that threat of the dry lightning. So it should be looking better tomorrow, a lot less cloudy as well. So back to a very warm one for tomorrow. However, there is a long-range change coming up here, and that's going to be for a lot cooler of an atmosphere. Like I said, we're sliding into fall. So Stormcast starting at 5. Moving forward, you can see this activity way out towards the east there. That's directly in that red flag warning, and what we're seeing here is some potential for storms, and those storms could generate some lightning, looking a little bit more strong towards Burns over there. Then as we get into 7 o'clock, more rotation here, which brings more clouds into the area. Cloudy conditions move up towards the north through this evening, so we should be waking up to a relatively cloud-free morning tomorrow, except for out on the coastline. The immediate coast, you can see, does fill up with clouds once again, and that's pretty indicative of that incoming dip in the upper atmosphere that we are seeing over the next couple days here. And in fact, I don't think we'll see another warm-up all the way through the end of the year. We are making that transition right now. Looking at the upper level pattern, you can see just what I was talking about. This little dip comes on through, and that brought the instability for today, but still the long range or long wave here is going to be a big dip, and that's going to bring us a trough which has cooler conditions. For Sunday, should see similar temperatures, but as we step later into the week, that trough gets deeper and deeper. In fact, as we get into about Tuesday afternoon, we will likely see a storm system breaking off and moving overhead, bringing chances of rain. You'll see that in the 7-day forecast. So here's your conditions for Sunday morning. If you're thinking about going outside, really the only cloudy area is out by the coast, looking to mostly be in those 60s. And then as we get into the afternoon, back into those 90s, high 80s for Klamath Falls. Mostly sunny everywhere, but that haze is going to be thick once again. 7-day forecast showing you 59 degrees for 4 days in a row there. Then 7-day forecast in the Northern California area looking pretty good as well. Klamath Basin looking good until we get to Wednesday, where we'll see some rainfall into the mountains. Still, again, rainfall on Wednesday. And finally, the Rogue Valley